Hi guys, welcome back to Grand Arena. This morning my opponent's absolutely crushed my defense. Everything's gone down in one, and we only managed to get one reinforcement out on both our fleets, which I guess is better than no reinforcements out on both of our fleets. He's got a pretty good score, so you have to play quite good to at least match that and try and top it. So I imagine he's done a couple of underdogs as well. Just going through his defense, we've got Ewoks, Phoenix. This Separatist team, which is, I don't know, it's deceptive, because you're going to have to go through the, if you don't have anything to deal with the stealth or the invulnerability, you're just going to have to go through the Magna Guard and then try and chew your way through it. So that squad could be a lot nastier than you think. His boss up here is pretty good. The support for him, Boba Fett's great. Cad Bane is a little washy. Because he doesn't have an AoE, he doesn't provide quite as much healing for boss, because he obviously can only hit one person. So, you know, not as good as if it had Django. Speaking of Django, he is down here with Newt. So we've got Newt, Nest, Django, which is again pretty. It's one of those teams where you're going to see that if you kill Newt, he's going to stealth. If you attack Nest, she does Nest stuff, and then Django's going to have invulnerability because of his bonus on the Separatist lead. He gets his contract straight away. And we've got Padme and Grievous. So there's a few teams here that feel that they're kind of like decent at least, and he's not put down defense like last week's opponents, where it was kind of a bit random. He's definitely made solid choices. So we need to go through this bottom stuff first if we're going to get anywhere, because we need to be able to see where we can do our best underdogs. Now, I've played CLS previously into this, and that's done pretty well. Having everybody have the crit immunity really helps, and the counter attacks is just really good. And as you've seen previously, having the ability to target Grievous despite the mark because of CLS, and then calling Chewie into attack as well, has been quite good. So I think I'm going to do that as well. The CLS team tends to have quite decent amounts of banners against that. You don't tend to get everybody just completely wiped out. So let's start with that. I mean, this isn't necessarily as true in 5v5, but in 3v3 it's not too bad. So who am I going to pile my shots into? I kind of want to get rid of B1. I just want to knock his stacks down a little bit, but the stun's quite useful, so let's start with Grievous, see how low we can get him. Not too bad actually. Right. Call to action. Grip, bang, not quite. We just got Grievous down a bit. Oh god, Han Solo, what have you done? So I've got 2 on health, no protection. That's still pretty good. We had all 3 characters standing. Didn't quite have enough firepower to take Grievous. Han and Chewie, I've put them up to Relic 6 because of the Jedi Master loot requirements. Maybe they need to be Relic 7 to take him in that short order. But that was pretty good. Not going to complain there. Padme. What are we going to do with Padme? Usually I'll use Empire into these, but he's got Relic 7 and a lot of health. Quickie 291, pretty reasonable. $70 on Anakin. Crit damage, got offense. 85. Alright. This team's modded quite well. Right, so we've got protection GK rather than health GK. I kind of reckon the health version is better under Padme, and the protection version is better under most other characters, because he ends up with such a huge pool of protection, but you can't really recover that. And then because he's got lower health, he gets less bonus health from Padme's abilities. Okay, that seems pretty tough. Let's have a look. So I can put my empire into that. Got much lower relics, but we might be okay. Have a look at Vader, see how quick we are. 254, and then we're going to get 16 from himself, 16 from Palpatine, and then 8 from Thrawn. So 16, 16, 32, 40, so 294. So we're just faster than Padme. So, okay, we're going to try that. Invisibility blocker, yes. Try and click the stun. Yeah, I didn't want you to have all that, but not a lot I can do about it. That's not good. That's not good. That's all gone wrong. That has all gone incredibly wrong. Damn it. I thought she was going to do the healer, not the kick. Right, okay. What else we got? We've got Darth Revan here somewhere. Guess we'll try that. And then if this doesn't work, we're going to really struggle to match his banners. Okay, yeah, so 31, that's really bad. Newt. I'm going to put it to Newt. Kind of think I'm going to drop Rey into that. Could also drop Jedi Knight Revan. It's a bit of a battle, just chewing through Nest and the protection and stuff on Django, but I can do that and come up with full banners. Yeah, let's do that. So this is a bit of an endurance run. Go up him first. And let Nest take turns like that so that we can get better hits onto her. rid of him. Okay, so pretty much a bunch of nobodies at the back. That's beneficial to us because that's going to give us more of an option to get some underdogs. This team's probably the hardest one here, and that's because they've got a relic, but also it's actually a reasonable team for its gear level. That doesn't do a lot. Real Guard's too low to really help those guys, and the Kylos aren't quite durable enough at that gear level, so that's not too bad. Up here's our kind of one to look at. I think we'll probably play Nest into the Ewoks just because it's easy. They haven't got... I could also play Wampa into one of these. I could play Wampa into Phoenix. All the Zetas though, it kind of changes stuff because Kanan's Zeta is great, so is Sabine's. Oh, I play my Wampa into. I can play him into the Kylos. The problem is that Kylo's got the 2-turn stun. I can play him into this. Okay, right, yep, plans. Need to get as many underdogs as we can. I don't think I'm going to pull up the loss. That's going to be very difficult. Fast forward option. Could sort of play Wampa into that, but he'll get stunned. Wampa's such a great character, but he's a bit like Nest. I think if you... I might have to see about stacking him for tenacity, but he's been quite good to stack for offense, but he needs other characters to kind of like buff him up. I mean, like if I put him into this, there's a chance he gets dazed by this guy. But at least he can take turns and he'll rip their heads off. Takes Zeb 2 attacks at least to get a stun. Got a stagger, but we can do that. As soon as he does get a counter, it's pretty horrific. It was definitely a lot harder to pull back from a loss in 3v3 than it is in 5v5 because you can't 1 versus 5, you're going to do 1 versus 3. Okay, so anyway, that's 2 solos, which is pretty reasonable. This team's the difficult one. I've got Luke and Yoda. I could probably put Luke in on his own, but I haven't really tried that. And again, I think it's a similar deal to like what with Wampa. It's like if you want a solo with a single character, you've got to watch out for things like stuns. So you like Bosk's got a stun. Dooku's like the master of stuns. There's no stun hit down here, but you've got the armor shred and all of the debuffs that come off those grenades. You could still get staggered a lot. I might play like Luke Yoda into like this because it sort of neuters the AoE and the power of having a relic character. Who do I play into you? We've got Padme, which is not an awful choice. I could drop Anakin and then I'd at least have the Dispel. And try and go for a solo with Anakin on another team. First move, what we do is kick Dooku in the face. So that makes life way easier. So I attack the Magna Guard then, even though he had damage immunity, because if you attack Magna Guard and he counters, he just taunts. That leaves us Anakin to use where else. Mr. Bosk. Bosk, I could play the gas. But I Triumvirate. Not a bad shout, because I can isolate characters. Where I want to play them there though. I could put Kylo Ren unmasked into that, he'd probably solo that. Let's put Luke and Hermit Yoda in down here. Did I get away without Hermit Yoda? I don't think he's got a stun, I think he's just healing immunity. Ability block. Kind of annoying. And then there's ability block on. Yeah, so I have to put 2 characters in there because otherwise I won't be able to call in Yoda to sort stuff out. There's no recovery here. What are we going to do? We want to score high banners, so I think we're going to use Newt and Dooku. We'll probably use him on the Phoenix. That's not too bad, you just need to deal with Sabine. It's also alright into these guys. Ask. That's pretty good. 92. I'm going to go with Cass actually. I'm going to need to make some risks, so I'm going to risk this. We're already points down, we need to take risks to get them back. And hopefully the counter-attacks are just going to absolutely rinse Bask. Oh, they are. Brilliant. Let's go with the Iron Button thing. No, actually better plan. Let's go with Nuke Dooku. Right, original plan. Because I just remember they got the Zetas. I think this team is a lot harder with its Zetas. It's still not like a super hard team, but it definitely makes a difference. Right, let's isolate you. Okay, that's 2 easy fleets by the looks of it. What we need to have maximum underdogging. I think actually his best ship is the Ghost. Might have to try no reinforcements. Go back down here. We can put Kylo in on these, and then we can put I don't know, like Bastila Anakin maybe? Or just even just Anakin on his own. Again, it's how risky do you want to be? I can put Anakin in solo up there. I think he'll take all those in one AoE. Bonus. Lead gives like 28 speed. Am I going to get birth? My fire pilot's a typically quick character. I think so. Right, just a couple of Kylos to deal with. Not a particularly hard team. But I don't know if I can solo that because of the stun. I'm going to play this because both characters can recover protection in this way. I think. All right, he's missing mods. That's useful. Right. Okay, I'm way faster than his Kylo. So I could potentially solo this with my Kylo, but the thing that might do me over is the fact that this guy's going to start ramping up damage if I don't kill him, but I need to keep stunning Kylo Ren unmasked. And then obviously there's the turn meter generation on the squad. Let's do our fleet battles and then see how close we are. So we've got relic ships down here. That's going to be his better fleet. And I want to push the underdog to the mask, so I'm going to risk without having any. Okay, perfect. Literally couldn't do any better, but we could do slightly better, but it's not going to happen. It's going to take some hits. Okay, he's got all of his Galactic Republic down there. And these are probably Galactic Republic leftovers. Let's just have a quick look at his roster, see if we can deductions on that. He's got Malevolence, so it's probably all of his Galactic Republic ships, unless he saved them. He may have used the he must have used the Finalizer, or one of these guys, or the other one, which he hasn't used. There's a chance that these guys are there. That's kind of harsh. I'm gonna have to look at the score, I think. Calculating. See if we've got any chance of winning this. Right. I'm on 2-1, 2-2. 186 if I win this zone. 132 if I win that zone. That puts me on 2-5-40. Need 122 banners across those two battles. I don't think that's possible. We can get like 60 something here, but we can only get 50 something here. Yep. Go for 5s because he's the damage dealer. And it gets rid of the AoE. Or it did get rid of the AoE. Yeah, so 63. Don't believe it's possible. I can't score that many banners. Is there any challenge that I can do? Kill people with resistance. Nope. I'm just going to try this. Solo it. So first move, this is on their Kylo, so we can't do things. Then kill this guy. That's what I thought would happen. I'll fast forward through this. Ooh. Rinse and repeat until he's dead. Right, so I pretty much couldn't have got any more banners, and I'm still a couple short. I couldn't have got more perfect scores on those last two ones. Okay, that one loss really hurts. I do need to get another team that's good against Padme, and the Triumvirate's really good, but when you're rocking up against Relic 7s, the Gear 12s don't really cut it. So I'd have to Relic them. They are on the list, but now I have no gear for them because it's all going towards the Galactic Legend. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time.